Hello. I'm not that good on mics either, so but here it is. Plus reading. I usually, when I'm speaking, I comes out from my heart, and this right here alone was express it all right here. Well, since the situation with our veterans is urgent, must be addressed immediately. A large population, which includes many others from countries other than the United States, has a strong voice which needs to be heard through this nation concerning the shameful and disgraceful deportation of our military. Veterans, as veterans should be happy to make it home, back home after enduring the horrible enemies that we faced in battle. There are many horror stories from combat that will not be forgotten. I'm close to PTSD. These horrors are reality that we live with daily, brought upon by the effects of foreign wars. Instead of being happy at home with our families, we are faced with the humiliation of being exposed and of removed from this soil that we protected and fought for. I've been fighting this since 2009. My brother and I got a removal notice from Homeland Security. Since then, my life has changed. In 2009-10, we came on the news. I received a call from veterans from all over the country, other countries, to help them, that they're deported. And nobody's helping them. And nobody is listening to the deported veterans from another country. They got no voice. My brother and I took it to where we have to stand up and fight this disgrace and dishonor. As one brother with a Bronze Star in 1968, potato fields in Vietnam, 101st. Come on. And I was there in 71, 72, and now Marine. What is America doing now? Are we turning our backs on us? This president that's going to be voted this year has to acknowledge and step up to the plate and bull everything about Immigration Reform Act. You do not dispose a veteran that quit and put his life on the line. This has been happening since 1996. Bill Clinton signed the Immigration Reform Act. And this act has been going on and building until 9/11. It hit very hard. Guess what? All the rights of an immigration card are tore apart. Homeland Security can take you from a ticket, even from speeding ticket, they can deport you. Mine's a misdemeanor. My brother's a misdemeanor. Hell, what do you expect from a Marine? To be an angel? But are we going to allow the Clintons to be president again? Allow this to happen? We have to show the people we got to go back to the old ways. And I personally would love to see Bernie Sanders stand up and really stand up and bring us all back home. He's got the values that we have lost. You notice all the politicians are young and they're ambitious and they're bought and paid for. He is not bought and paid for. We are giving him the right to help us. So we have to stand up. There's veterans dying every day, deported. I personally brought 2 of them from deportation, died, deported, and personally murdered one in Fort Bliss, Texas. The families were scared to even bring in the news. How can you do that to America? How can Homeland Security do that to us? We're the ones to fight the freedom that we have here. Now it's time to really support him. Go out and say, Bernie, we're going for you, but one thing. When you're president, the First thing you do, you stand up and say, stop the deportation of my military veterans and bring them all back, and never, never throw away a veteran. If he does a crime, he pays for it. But you do not take away what he lifted his hand for. The oath that I took was to protect the president. And when I was in there in boot camp, the first thing the drill instructor said, bullets are coming at the veteran, at the president, you have to take it for him. Now he's gonna have to step up to the plate. We can help him. Spread it out. 1996, Hillary Clinton is gonna be president again from Bill? I don't think so. If I can help it, I'm gonna fight this too. I'm fighting to bring the deported veterans. I ain't gonna have a president that did this to us come back and do it again. Thank you very much.